Outside. Once you get to the top, the 3 lines with your strips all the way down. Shot. You corner rope. Alright, go down and then finish with bear crawls. All right, do it again. All right, Ryan. All right, guys, for the past 2 weeks, we've been doing butterfly guard, and we worked on entries and passes while we're in butterfly guard. What we haven't gone over is passing the butterfly guard. That's what we're going to go over today. I like to smash pass, so that is pretty much what we're going to go over today. Whenever I first got to this gym, Evan was here, and that dude was an animal at butterfly guard and doing these sweeps. So this is kind of my go-to, and I still do it now. Even with it, Jeff, doesn't work out all the time, but I still do it, right? All right, so we're here. My partners, you know, they want us to engage. They want us to be a part of their butterfly guard. One thing I've been going over when we're doing this is our head control, right? If we're going to be engaged in somebody's butterfly guard, we need to be at their level or below their level. Whoever wins this head battle is probably going to have a better, I guess, outcome from this situation, okay? So we're here. We're doing our head battle. I'm going to pass to my left. The way I pass here, so I'm going to get this knee out the way, okay? And this is going to be a time basis. They're ready. We're going to flex it, all right? So I'm here. As soon as I feel it, I'm going to push this knee this way. While I'm doing this, I'm coming with my opposite arm going around the back to kind of get like a body lock going on, okay? We're here. Boom. I've moved it out of the way, and I'm using my body to cover this space. If I come here, push it out the way, and I just come back in, you can just open back up. You could close me into a triangle or something like that, okay? So this is kind of, I'm showing it in steps, but it's gonna be like one movement. Here, boom. Okay? We don't want our head this way. We want it to be towards their body. That way we could lock up here. One time, I'm here, move it. And as I move it, I'm gonna scoop my butt in right here. That way there's no space. From here, back step, toe into them, and then we work for our side control. All right, do it again. Moving the knee. You want to grab right at the knee, not the leg, the thigh. We have better motion right here. Coming in, boom. Scooting the butt. Back stepping. And then staying glued to him and getting side control. Okay? Any questions on that one? No?
If you try it and if they don't get their knee, if you don't get on their knee, you just form mission and back.
We're going to do that portion next. But yeah, for now, our partners were able to get their knee across, and then from there we go over if it doesn't work. There's 3 options from this pass. Okay? All right, so get your partner, drill it back and forth. Do 3 and 3. Yeah, do 3 and 3 and then switch. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think I had my head on the wrong side the first time. So maybe that's why. So that's why we need to be like this.
When you do this, I want you to stay controlled, right? When we're pressure passing, we're really focusing on smoking them, you know what I mean? So we want everything to be like slow and controlled. If you could, obviously you can do it that way too, you know, but just be prepared to be in a scramble. Boom, right here, squeezing tight, push it up. Just go from there, yep, smash, smash, smash.
You were like squeezing my legs, and I was just letting my legs slide.
Yeah. But he was, yeah.
I mean, he he was talking about getting your butt up in there.
So one thing you want to do is you want to from because right now anytime you have part of this Mother Nature, cross it that way, or make it slam back in there. So when you get there, you immediately start sliding up. Yeah. You know, so don't cook it together.
Alright guys, finish your last rep. Alright, a couple things. So sometimes when we're in this pass, sometimes you won't have to kick out the back step, right? You just end up naturally, boom. You'll end up right here. You can just walk around. All right. There's that, and then whenever I'm passing and it's a pressure pass, I want to always think about chest to chest. When I first started, I used to watch these Gracie videos. They would always say green, yellow, red, something like that. Oh no, green, red, green. So green when you're far away, you stay far away from your partner. You're in a good area. When you're in the middle, like right here, we're in the red because he can attack me, and you know I'm in a bad situation. Green, the other green, if I'm all the way in, he's not gonna do anything to me because we're this close. And it's gonna be a battle right here. So I always want to think about being smashed or being away from the person, okay? So with that being said, when we're here, boom, we come through. I don't want any room. Any room like this is gonna give Brian so much options to do. So I want to keep that stomach and chest flat to them, okay? All right, you come around this way. So this is what Steve was asking about. If you can't get this leg to go under, okay, or to go over. So we're here. Our partner, he's strong. He's gonna be flexing that leg up, right? So initially, we'll probably be able to get this in, and then he's gonna flare out, okay? So we're here. He flares out. As soon as he flares out, I'm gonna go for an over under, okay? So we're here. Boom, he flares out. I'm shooting deep. This one's going, or the side you're not going to, is going under their leg. So I'm shooting under, cupping high, right here at the top of the thigh, pretty much. And this other one is sinking straight over, and I'm using my shoulder and my chest pressure to make sure that we're not giving him any space. All right, so here, boom, he flares out. I'm coming in. Once again, I'm doing the butt thing. I'm doing the butt thing, that way he's got no space, all right? If I don't, he's here, he can still get out, and he can triangle me, all right? That's something I still, if you're going up against a good guy, then your probability of getting triangled is pretty high. So I do this, and sometimes I end up there, okay? Just be aware of it, it's there. You're literally doing one arm in, one arm out. The only way to make sure that doesn't happen is we come here, we shoot, and we come in. These hips are bringing him in, okay? Now from here, there's many ways to get past this. One way, we might just end up in half guard, okay? They might kick out, and we might end up in half guard, which is fine. I'll take that over being in somebody's freaking butterfly guard, because I fucking hate being in somebody's butterfly guard. So we're here, boom. All right, scoot our butt in. From here, I'm gonna post up. I'm gonna smoke my partner. I want my shoulder pressure on their stomach. Now from here, there's a lot of ways you can do this, all right? At the end of the day, I want to be tight. If I can grab their foot, I'm gonna grab their foot. And I'm gonna pin this right here. As you can see right here, I have Ryan's foot pinned on my hip now. Now that I'm here, I have even more pressure. And it's just walking across, staying heavy, getting the arms out. It doesn't side control. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright. Try to push it in. Ryan comes out. I'm gonna dive under. Shoulder pressure on the stomach. And then I'm sinking in. Have control of his foot. Ideally, you're probably not going to be able to get this. And if you don't, this strip that I have right here, that's fine. If they go out and run, if you end up like this, then you have to play this game where you pummel in and then you come around, okay? The whole time, sorry, I have pressure on his stomach with my shoulder. I'm in that green zone. I don't want to let go at all. And what this will do is this will create a reaction from your partner. Like, you're not going to want to feel that. They're going to start pushing you away. It's probably going to be easier to pass, okay? So last time, does anybody have any questions on it? All right, we're here. He's going to open up. As soon as he opens up, sinking in. Bringing my knees to his butt. And from there, just working. Come out. And then finish up.
You're putting your top of your head on that.
I'm not. I suppose you can. That would be a different pass. It would be like the hop over pass. But I'm all right here, right in the center of his stomach. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Just stay in that green zone, Roger. Stay heavy on them the whole time, okay? And then, when you pass, finish inside control, okay? Don't just pass and let it be. That way we can get our mind into passing the full way, okay? Any other questions? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're fine, you're fine. So under, over. So under, which one you want to pass? You pass
I was
this
gonna
one?
pass this one.
You pass that way? Okay, so yeah, this one's gonna go under. So you're condensing it. You're gonna keep that pressure. You're gonna keep it. You wanna
feel like
actually
I would
grab
never-
instead of you're almost there. Like you just need to grab my leg or have control of my leg.
This way?
Sorry, more like my ankle.
Okay.
You can go over door on my knee. Because it didn't actually kick out into her routine. You know?
Okay,
So now,
got it.
now you're home free.
Here, right there. As soon as you go in, it feels like you got a medium.
You're a good person to do this.
Inspection.
Well, you always get me in your butterfly guard, so.
You're fine. I'm just gonna give you a look. Just like this. Just gonna keep that moving. And then we'll
Right before you get this one done. Right before you get this one.
Dude, what do you think?
I don't know if you can actually do it.
Alright, the whole time you were here, you had him in like this position right here.
Okay.
Like he's straight up.
Yeah.
I could already feel the distance right here. Once he forward, this is the knee. That's really important. Because you don't want my foot too straight. Stay heavy.
Yeah. So there's a couple of ways to do this.
Can open.
I've had very success if I don't figure this first the way I do it. So what I'm doing now is pop up and stuff between my legs and I go in.
Get out of it.
If you want to just pressure,
Try to use your shoulder pressure.
Hey, question, where do you go? You want
sloppy. Sorry. James down.
that's what this is.
as soon as you get in, see that in, right here, it just feels, I don't know why it feels weird, but it feels weird to stretch stretched out before you get to butt collapse. Is there anything you can really counter with before you get that butt? Or the foot to the butt?
It just feels like really off balance. Right? So I don't know if I
So yeah, so what I would say, be off balance. Over here, open it up, push it in here, use those. When I'm doing it, I'm bringing my yeah, because if you try it all the time,
My entry was off. He went under. He was doing over under.
When you become the purple one, you do what you want.
I know, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because I'm not trying to enter like this.
I would say, because you had a big gap right here. Whenever you did it, try to put your shoulder down and your head down too. Here, Steve. Yeah, stay high. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Alright, so you do it on here. So you do this.
Feel the pressure? Yeah. Go ahead. Do it. So you're under, this would be over, yep. There you go. Really hot, pressure right on that. Yep, so if you don't want to go more, so I want you to right there, all pressure on your shoulder.
So you come up on your toes.
Keep turning until that goes, you want to pop up, keep your butt in here.
So I'm not doing anything hard. Like up here, you have to keep this shoulder on my stomach.
And hook over top of my knee.
But you're on my side, right? Same with toes too.
And now big back step, right?
And then go over, kick
Slide
it
on
out.
the side control. Yeah, and keep that pressure the whole time. Don't put
You just grab my leg kind of like something.
the knees. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you want all the pressure on your shoulder and on your toes while you're driving.
Alright, bottom partner, I want you to kind of straighten out that leg, that way they can practice the pummeling part of passing your legs.
Then go back all the way underneath. And then stop up a little bit. There you go.
Well, the man's
Now
better.
start going this way. Yep.
I'll just swap out.
See how you got all your weight on your knees? You slid away from me.
You made a noise. It's involuntary.
No, you do that back step. When you do it, just think about, get to know that drill over here. Then you can go there. Probably do the,
I do a variation.
like that.
That's really no. It's really important because if you don't look perfect, anyone's going to do something. So all the way. Any weight on your forehead.
I was trying that. Yeah, just like having the whole time. Just follow me the whole time. You know, it'll make it super hard to pass it. Alright, finish your last rep.
Swap me out.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So here's the other thing.
Follow you, then
I drag the knee up underneath.
You kind of
Yeah. That also stops you from turning in. And I slide up.
So it's just one more.
Sure.
Alright, any questions on that one? So one big thing, whenever we're going for it, we're going for it. upper body first. Like, we see this, we're shooting in. This is what we're gonna do, okay? And then one more thing. I was showing Gideon, whenever we're here, straighten out the leg, Ryan. And we have this straight leg, and we're trying to pass it. Right now it's working because our partner's being nice, but this is not always gonna work. Sometimes this will follow my hook or follow it with a hook, will turn into this. Like Ryan will freaking follow me the whole way, right? So I really want to focus on doing this like windshield wiper motion, pushing away, and then passing. See if that's different.
Because if you're giving me any amount of shifting, I can change that angle.
Oh, okay.
And I
So
can open up my hip.
coming here.
Yeah. Now I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can only go straight up when you got me like that.
So Ryan's here. We're walking into the center. Then we're doing the windshield wiper. And we're passing. Okay? Alright. Last option here, okay? You come here, doesn't work, he opens up. And honestly, this could be your first option, depending on what your partner does, okay? So we're gonna go for a double under, alright? We're here. Usually what happens, you push them, they come up, we'll try to do something with their legs, they're giving you this space. Even if it's still hooked, and we're right here, we're wide open for the double under. We're coming here. The first thing we're gonna do, after, you might not even have the hook yet, but we want to bring Ryan's body to our hip. We're coming up, right here, okay? So that's the first thing I want you guys to do. All right, this next part sounded mean, okay? But it's the most important part of the freaking double underpass, okay? We're gonna come here, and whatever side we're gonna go to, we want to pressure them. Look at that, Ryan's passing himself. He's giving me a pass. Because I'm pressuring him, and I'm just waiting. Boom. And go. Okay? So, you really want to cook your partner with this one. Let them do the reaction, okay? Here, you're sitting up, come straight under, and then we're bringing it into us. From here, I'm on my toes. I'm shifting my hips, and I'm just waiting. Boom. Just sliding right into it. Okay? Anybody want to see that one again? Any questions on it? Really go for the opposite shoulder and stay heavy. Next pulse.
I was gonna say shoulder. When you do it, you say pass.
Okay. Boom. Over here. Boom. Come here. First of all, yeah. If I don't bring him to my hips, he's gonna push out. And then this is a bad position to be in. And I'm gonna get this here, and he's got a lot of things he could do. So we're here, we're loose.
Do you prefer this grip or this grip, or does it matter?
I like this grip because the way I think about it, this grip will give me more leverage, more space if I need more space. This is gonna keep me tight. So I want to be here. I want to be tight. I want to be hugging his hips with my elbows coming in and bringing it to my body. All right. So if we're loose, boom. We're here. We're just trying to pass. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? Every time. If you're loose, you think you're gonna pass, and then they're just gonna push you away. So stay heavy, stay close, and really use. Once you get this, that's when you switch over to the shoulder, okay? But you secure them to your body first. Alright? Here. So you see it. We're gonna secure them to our body first. And then let go of our grip and reach over the shoulder, okay? And now from here we're just pressing. And then just kind of grind away, okay? Alright, let's give that a try. Yeah, go back and forth on this one. It does hurt. And watch your partner's neck. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, Steve. Oh, I don't always change it.
they're not bringing their body to you, then make sure you give them a good look. All right, make sure they sink those hips and bring you to their body. There you go, like that.
Do I need to get out of this grip before I go double over?
There you go.
That'll work, yeah.
Disengage.
If they see how
That's totally fine too. You can't grip those, you can't release because you know he's gonna open up. That's what we want. We want to just slow. Cody just pull his thighs.
Working on it. I haven't been going to the gym recently. Believe it or not, that's how tall I am.
Oh yeah, just the part. Do it again though. I mean, and then just walk. Think about your entry, right?
All right, guys, finish your last rep. Bring it in real quick. So when explaining this, so this is I said this is the third option. I think that's where I messed up. So you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. This could be your first option. So this, you can initially go to this, right? Usually when I get to this, I'm here up on my knees and I'm pushing Ryan down. When I push him down, his legs will open up a little bit and that's when I'm shooting in, okay? If Ryan's right here and he comes here, it's way harder to, even if I'm head to head and I try to come in here, it's hard. So you wanna get him off balance. If he opens up, boom, 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 coming straight into it, and then I'm going, okay? So if we're super close, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna put yourself in a bad position and you're gonna force the pass and it might not work. So let's work on like pushing them, getting them off balance, and it'll open up the butterfly guard just enough for you to dive in there. Okay? Do a couple more reps, and then we'll do some situational rounds and we'll get started. All right? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Imagine trying to push somebody.
Yeah, do it. There you go. Come off the trigger point.
Yeah. Breathe you first, and then we go with that.
Look at the wrist.
When we do that, it ends up in that. This is the most shoulders. It's going to be like that. That's enough. We're going to get closer. We're going to get far away here. As soon as you get those hands on it, as soon as you start to turn, I'm coming. So it's always here. Pushing as soon as I'm here. Head up. Yeah, if you're not locked up, that's fine. Just boom. Skinny guys, you can get locked up. So if not, you just sit here, bring them up, and then sit there. Yes.
One thing, when you do that pass, you typically trying to like be on those, or does it really matter how you are?
I like to think of your toes so that leg
This side of your body is smashing out, not your shoulder. Your shoulder is like pulled out.
rest.
Once you get there, you'll feel it. Especially that you're able to put on them here on the toes. It's kind of why we just very close this morning, stay on the toes. That was my initial idea.
There is a method to the madness.
I guess the pace could be a little slower.
Which arm?
The fist in that. The fist, how do you do the fist in that? Here you go. And as you're going backwards, you can go right to the waist. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Alright guys, any questions on those 3 passes? Okay. For the first 2, just in my mind I see that as a sequence. I'm feeling out the person, I'm seeing what their reaction is going to be, and then I'm going to go from there. For the last one, I do it whenever I get the chance. You know, it doesn't even have to be from butterfly guard. If I see those legs open and I'm able to dive in there, I'll go for that, okay? Biggest thing is make sure you're bringing them close to your body and making sure if you're not doing that pass, the other one, make sure you're bringing your body to them. That way you're trapping those legs and not giving them any room to re-guard, okay? Good?
I can remember the first pass. What was the first pass again?
First pass is just pushing the legs away.
Yeah, nice pass.
We're here. Boom. So pushing his legs. And we're sinking in. Bringing the knees to the belly. Yeah, I'm glad you're asking this. There's one thing I saw. Whenever we're here, sometimes your buddy will give you back. Other times they won't. So we're here, and you're gonna have to fight for this. Okay? It's very, very rare that I get you back. But go like keep fighting it, and then I have to put them down and take this back control. So when I'm doing this back, I'm going for back control. I'm not really. I never get the back when I'm doing this back. So one day I will. Yeah. Just work on it. That last one, like I said, try to think of it as a sequence and explain it. It's not a sequence. You just do whatever, okay? If you're doing it in a sequence, you're gonna get stuck. Okay? Alright, let's go and get some water. We'll do some situational, and then we'll get about 3 rounds in. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. For situational, we're gonna start in butterfly guard. It's kind of gonna be like a slow roll. Alright, you're gonna let your partner, if they're doing the right thing, get those grips and go for the pass, okay? With a little bit more resistance. So like 60%. Alright, when you grab a partner. Alright guys, let me get started. We'll get timer going right now. So pass. Just go ahead and switch, alright?
Jump the past butterfly. Oh, I see.
I'm at 50%.
Yeah, okay, cool.
He's great on me over here, man.
I like it.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. Because you like darts.
This is dark.
Yeah.
Grabbing those legs, okay?
That's what happens is I learn something and I do it wrong.
Relax, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. Alright.
Blocks. Blocks and like.
All of them like this is gonna jump to the side. I don't know what you got your way on, but it's making assumptions like that. There's no weight on me.
It's on the knee right there, not on the
Mercilessly fucking, So the thing that you can watch out for is just the runner. You kind of like boxing gun, kind of like this, you know, kind of like that's what each like put on. Jump around. Because right now, so go back to that. This over this now pinch up. Yeah. So that I don't get back. Okay. Wind up. There you go. Now.
Alright, switch partners. Do one more situation around and get to the girls in, okay?
You're in the room.
Okay, okay.
Oh, we're swamping.
Oh, let me get the fucking
You're doing everything right.
Yeah, kind of like that.
That's your most important thing. Do not let that foot down.
Okay.
That is the most important. Because I can do whatever I'm doing on the other side. But if I get this one over, the triangles and yeah. Yep.
So put that pressure on my. Get off your knees before you get pressure on my chest. There you go. Oh, that was my key. Special. It's more to the. There you go.
Got that. Let's get that done.
Here's what I do. Otherwise, it's not possible. It's really, if you're a smaller guy,
Oh, I know. That's all.
you know, maybe you can use the legs and stuff.
I'm finding that when I do that, I always have a flat on the side. Or I get to
You jump around for a while, maybe you get down. People, as a before, cold resistance is resistance. Foxy's a fucking Finland. Oh, this is what little joke.
This one here?
Yeah. It seems like it's called dirty man's fucking triangle.
Which one? She's the left one? Alright guys, we've been for a live roll. Switch up your partners. Slap hands, go. Start for butterfly guard, but it's a cool roll, okay?
Go easy. No, yeah, no, there's no right now. No, there's anything like just unboxed. I'm talking about like some good shit. And he's talking like judo when you're you know, like doing some judo and slam kicks. Yeah.
No, not anymore. Maybe here.
Something. Yeah, it might be if you're. Especially if you're in a good position. Yeah. It's kind of is like, but yeah, no, good in. You got small legs, you got to speed. Small legs. Wrap it on them.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that foot was coming around me. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I should record that. Definitely love that. Yeah. You guys still have 2.5 minutes left. Okay. Just slip out. You're gonna go for the ball, try to go over. Partners, hey Steve, next time you do a big explosion like that, I want you to try to get a big butterfly like in there. Yes. Sometimes do that. So much space. Take a shot.
You been meant to get divorced?
I don't need to worry about all that.
Well, I mean, paperwork has been signed, but yeah.
Take a bunch of shots. Nope. Really?
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, no. No, we go out. This is what it is, right? Yeah, it is. Sounds to be. How many kids you have? 2. Kids be 50-50.
No, I get every other week.
Really?
They've got so much stuff going on down there that there's no way that I'm able to.
The only suggestion is you could support this.
Yeah.
They're called older kids. Oh,
Oh,
is there a big?
15.
Is there a big?
They're big. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, not so bad. Mine was like fucking 6 and yeah. Car breaking, no, like, no 6 was like fucking. Wasn't even 6. That was 6. Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Just choked on my own mouth. I usually your weapons against you. Your weapons like sneaky fucking shrimp. 1918 was so bad. Still, man. Still a critical time in life.
Yeah.
You know, until like 40. Right. You know, kids grow up really slow nowadays. So. Yeah. You're like 45?
40.
Don't cry. Don't get married again.
Okay? Good.
Not gonna happen.
You're not gonna listen, right?
Yeah.
Around 6, like 5, I woke up.
No.
Please good. That's good. I announced the coup.
I got divorced at like 29. Even still stopped over. 48 Scott, you know. Ever since early. Wait, no, set like no one. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But you're not energy anymore. So you're trying to go.
Right.
You know, when you find it's just more job, but fucking over 15 minutes hard. Not hard, but like, I feel it like, you know. What this way, you know.
A mistake you only do once.
I'm not funny anymore.
Back, you'll be back in turtle, Steve. Alright? The only way.
Well, that's just the very first sweep they tell you. About this post and other things. Yeah.
You're allowing me to extend the butterfly leg, you're probably gonna get sweat.
This is what I didn't want to do, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Stick with it. Yep, that's a defense right there.
So that is okay.
And there you just gotta figure it out. Yep. There you go.
I don't think one. Doesn't work the 40th anymore.
No, it doesn't. Not as quick underneath.
Go slow, bro.
Last round, guys.
Hey, Ryan.
Break.
Yeah. 24, 48.
I'm gonna keep it safe. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
You get overtime based on your seniority. And I mean, you're a 56-hour employee, so you're already working 16 hours more than a normal person. Well, like if you have
Gotta keep this arm real tight though.
good luck, man.
I'm gonna get him.
You gonna do one, dude? Yeah.
It's working, but I also need to.
I always have that problem getting past something. And the guy said, they put him through the Kizikatami. Yeah. The Kizikatami? Yeah. Hold their chin, and then you see. Yeah. I got to tell you that I had that problem. My 8-year-old choked right out, and she did. Well, I didn't pass. I choked out because I could breathe. Oh, my God.
There you go. Now, go slower. Go back. Go slower. Once you get here, set. Put some pressure on the person. Now, start to drive. It really is. Get up. In the air. Start driving. And then minor arm. There. There we go. Yep.
Nobody can get out of there. I'm not any leverage on it.
This one, right? Yeah.
I just got that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it.
Oh yes. I swear, I do it the way Jeff tells me. And you know, it can work. I can't get past it. Yeah, I can't get past the chin. Yes, I was bold. Very Baltimore. I get there. Oh yeah. All right, guys, line it up. .702, went a little bit over. Sorry about that. But great job, guys. Any questions on the pass? Anybody try it? Anybody get them? All right, just be aware of that triangle. You're going over under. It's there for the other guy. Every time. Was that?
Try that too.
Yeah, the triangle?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Okay. Good. You learn. But yeah, that sequence is awesome. I love it. Pressure passing all the way. All right. If there's nothing else, see you guys next week. All right. Good job,